come embroider with me for the very first time. So first thing I have to do is take apart the hoops, and then I have to figure out how to get the fabric into the hoop. Luckily, I have instructions, which you can see me grabbing right here, from the embroidery kit that I'm using down below. I placed the fabric over the hoop, placed the hoops inside each other, and then I went ahead and tightened. I'm not gonna lie, it was a little fiddly at first, but I feel like this is something that with practice comes very naturally to folks. Next, it's time to pick your thread and thread your needle. The beginner's embroidery kit recommends colors, which you don't have to listen to, but I find helpful just because it's one less decision I have to make. It also gives you guidance on how to guess how long to make your thread and how to separate the threads and how many strings of each embroidery thread you should use. Or I think it's called embroidery floss. I don't know. I'm new at this. This was not the neatest process for me, but again, I know there's lots of videos on TikTok that like teach people how not to have this tangled mess I have, and ultimately I was able to get the correct amount of threads at the correct length without any knots, so it all worked out. Threading the needle was super easy because it comes with a needle threader, which was very helpful. It also comes with instructors to do a thing called a quilter's knot. I'm not gonna lie, I tried multiple times, I couldn't figure it out. I ended up just tying like a standard knot, but this is me attempting the quilter's knot. I think this is gonna make it look like it worked. It did not work for me. I will develop that skill later. With my regular knot in place, I started doing my first ever embroidery stitch. The kit comes with a book that explains in text with pictures how to do each stitch, which I found really helpful. But even better, there's also QR codes to videos to show you how to do the stitches, which is great, especially for some of the stitches where the needle starts and ends in the same place thereabouts. Embroidery is definitely a hobby that puts the slow in the slow hobbies, which was really nice. It kind of felt like I was giving my brain a big hug, even more so than knitting in some ways. But just in case you're looking at this thinking that's not taking that long, it sped up and I've cut out bits in the middle, but I finished my first ever embroidery stitch. Look at that work. I did it. I've linked the kit down below if you too want to learn to embroider.